Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. The College of Basic and Applied Sciences will debut in July its STEM Summer Camp. It's a new outreach to 10th and 11th graders about careers and opportunities in science. Here to tell us more is biology professor Dennis Mullen. Professor Mullen, welcome to Out of the Blue.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
We've got a brand new tradition starting at Middle Tennessee State University, the STEM Summer Camp. Why don't you tell our viewers about it?
Sure. I'm a member of the College of Basic and Applied Sciences, and over the past 2 or 3 years, we haven't really been able to reach out to the community. We haven't been able to conduct a lot of the community service activities, community interaction activities that we have in the past. And this year, with a new dean, we launched an initiative to develop week-long camps, hopefully in the future, that will introduce rising 11th, 10th grade high school students to the breadth of STEM research, STEM activities on campus. And so this is our inaugural version of the camp, where we have 3 different departments involved, which is my department, Department of Biology, the Department of Chemistry, and the Department of Engineering and Technology. And we're putting together a week-long camp where students entering the camp will spend about a third of the time with each of those faculty in each of those departments. The idea is to take students through the 3 different departments, and then maybe at the end, bring them back together and get them to realize the relationship, the interconnectivity between very broad sciences, biology, chemistry, and in particular engineering and technology. We have a common theme that we're going for, which is energy, which is obviously a very broad theme, but energy affects everything, biologically, chemically, engineering, technology, and so all of our camps are or all of our departments and activities are centered around that central theme.
What can I expect if I'm going to one of those 3 areas?
Okay, so in the area of biology, I will be involved. I'm working with one of my faculty members, Dr. Jessica Arbour. She is a fish evolutionary biologist. I'm a stream ecologist, and we're going to take the campers out to a local stream, and we'll spend the morning in the stream capturing fish, identifying the different types of fish that are there, and trying to relate the physical characteristics, adaptations that the fish have to the physical aspects of the environment there. And there are multiple habitats in the stream. We'll sample the different habitats, talk about the fish that we catch and the physical characteristics of those fish, and then we'll come back in the lab and do some data gathering and more kind of detailed discussion, put all the fish that we catch back, and then come back in the lab and look at preserved specimens of those same species.
So that's biology?
That's biology. Chemistry, it'll be aspects of food and energy in food, energy in chemicals that affect us on a daily basis, kind of the role of chemistry and energy on a daily basis.
And the third one?
The third one is engineering technology, and they are going to give the students what's called an Arduino. And I had to look this up.
Wow.
I had no idea what
I don't
it is.
know this.
So I looked this up. It is a small programmable microprocessor like you'd find in a computer that can be hooked up to something like a drone or other vehicle, and you can program it to do different things, or to have that drone or other instrument do different things. And so to learn about this, I actually Googled Arduino, Googled Arduino and found a nice little TED Talk from the guy that invented these. And so it's a real small device, but what they're going to do is take this device, hook it up to solar panels, and then program those solar panels to track the sun over the course of the morning and measure the amount of energy absorbed by the solar panels that are tracking the sun compared to energy absorbed by fixed solar panels that are just sitting at a particular angle over the course of the day. So they'll be gathering data using 2 different approaches to capturing solar energy, fixed solar panel versus solar panels that the students have programmed using this Arduino to track the course of the sun over the course of the day.
Wow, so this is real intense, hands-on stuff, led by faculty.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
And you're hoping, I assume, not only to engage and inspire them to pursue STEM as an educational option, but also as a career, but also maybe teach them a little bit about what we do at MTSU.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. We wanted to expose them to MTSU, the College of Basic and Applied Sciences, and what we do. We want to have fun with them. You know, hopefully that's what summer camps are about. We're going to have some fun and give them an idea of how broad science and STEM is.
So if I'm interested in pursuing this camp as a goal for 2023, and I'm a freshman, give me some advice from a student standpoint. How do I get my feet wet, so to speak, so that I'm best prepared to come into a camp like this and to understand what we're going to be discussing?
So first off is, get what you can out of your science classes. If I remember correctly, in your ninth grade or 10th grade year, you're taking biology, you might be taking chemistry in one of those years. Get what you can out of those classes. If there's an engineering club or any type of a science-based club in your school, get involved with that.
Like robotics.
Exactly, robotics.
I know you've got a website. Where do I find it?
Go to mtsu.edu/STEM camps. It'll describe this summer, and then when you start looking in the fall or early spring, go to that site for next summer, and it'll describe what we're planning for next summer. Like I said, this is our inaugural version of the camp. We hope to be able to expand it. Check us out in the fall or early spring when we're advertising for next year.
And we'll obviously have coverage about the camp on mtsunews.com, some great photos from the camp. Right. Professor Mullen, thank you for this program. It's wonderful that we're going to be bringing students back to campus to have this kind of opportunity to interact with our faculty.
Yes.
And that does wrap up this edition of Out of the Blue.